So Alice, when somebody like a foreigner that comes down here like me, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't recommend phones being out?
Yo no grabar ahorita ya en el doctor Corazón porque no
Pues
lo
ya le
dejo.
dije. Yeah, you can film everything. They don't.
You know what I'm
you
saying? Like you don't want the phones out because somebody might steal it.
Yeah,
Right?
amor.
Yeah, you just gotta watch out what you know, just to look around, who's around
Yeah.
you. Because they can easily snatch the phone from you. You ain't gonna get that shit back.
Hey, welcome back to another video. What's up, YouTube? Where I'm going to be talking about today's topic. I'm going to be talking about having rules when you travel abroad. You need them. You have to have rules when you travel abroad. You know, and my number one, I got a couple of rules. You know, so I'll talk about some of the rules I have when I travel abroad. You know. I don't care where you're traveling. I don't care if you're traveling to Dominican Republic, Colombia, Mexico, Philippines, Thailand, Amsterdam. I don't care where it is you're traveling. You have to have a rule. And I got rules that I'm not going to. I got rules that I won't break. And they're in no particular order, so I'm just going to say them out randomly. You know, when I travel out of the country, I have a couple of rules, and these are in no particular order either, but some of the rules that I got when I travel outside of the country is try to learn the language. You don't necessarily need to be fluent, just, you know, learn the language a little bit. I usually use my phone, you know, they got all kinds of apps that you can use to translate different languages, but you know, try to learn the language if you can. You know, you don't have to be fluent. It just makes conversation a lot smoother, and really it impresses the people there. You know, it impresses some of the girls there when you're trying to learn the language. You know, like I said, you don't have to be fluent. Just know a couple of words. You know, and people will be impressed. Like, oh, you speak a little blah blah blah. You just say I speak a little bit, not a whole lot. You know, you don't have to be fluent, like I said. You just want to know. You know, want to know a few words, certain phrases. Learn the language, learn the culture. Don't just be there for women, but learn the culture. Learn a little bit of the history, and they'll be impressed. Another rule that I have is don't do nothing stupid while you're in a different country. All right, don't go to jail. Don't go to prison for anybody. Whatever country you're at, don't argue with nobody. You know. Remember, you're just there to vacation. So don't do nothing stupid and end up going to jail or prison behind anybody. You're in another country. You don't know what prison or jail is like over there in that other country. You don't want to be there. Okay. There's another rule that I have. Always be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your surroundings. Know where you at. Know what's dangerous. Ask the locals. Is it dangerous here? Ask them. And they'll tell you. Some of them really look out for you and be like, hey, you know, that's dangerous over there. You shouldn't go over there. And you should take heed. You should listen. Like you're not from there, so if they say it's too dangerous to go over there, try not to go over there, you know. I know some of you guys are adventurous, some of you guys are curious, but try not to go to places where you might get robbed, you might get kidnapped. No, it's another rule that I have is I don't carry all your money in your pocket. You know, just don't. I mean, take half of the money that you got, put it in your pocket, and use that for the day. But don't carry all your money, just in case you get robbed or whatever. And try not to carry your passport with you. You know. Leave your passport at the hotel room if you can, and if you have to carry your passport, do it. But just get yourself like a fanny pack. Get yourself a little fanny pack. Throw all your money in there. Throw your wallet. Throw your passport in there if you want. You know, I usually like to keep my passport in the hotel room. Take a picture of your make sure you take a picture of your passport as well, just in case something happens to your passport. You just never know, you know, because you don't want that problem, man. You don't want that problem getting back to the airport. You know, you're leaving the country, you're getting ready to go home, and then boom, your passport is missing, or you misplaced your passport. So always know where your passport is, because that's the most important thing. And another thing, when you visit another country, figure out what you need to do before you get there. You know, figure out what the plan is. You know, figure out where you're going to, where you're going to visit. Figure out how long you're going to stay there. Figure out just figure out your surrounding. How close are you to wherever it is that you want to go to, whether it's a beach or the capital of the city. Figure out if they have an Uber, their taxi service, if they have one, transportation. You got to figure out all that stuff. So you got to have certain rules, so when you visit other countries, you'll be prepared, you know. Another rule that I got is don't send money to these girls. You don't know them. You don't know any of these girls. You know, they might try to sweet talk you and say, "Hey babe, hey sweetie, mi amor, papi." They might say all kinds of shit to try to get you to send money, you know, and they'll come up with a whole bunch of stories too. Oh, you know, my house got flooded, and I just went to the hospital, and here's my receipt for the hospital. Here's my receipt. Do you think you can help me out? Flat out tell them no. Like, no, I do not send money overseas. I don't know you. I don't know your situation. That's not my problem. That's not my responsibility to keep your lights on. Sorry, I'm not Captain Save a Hoe. Can't save all these hoes out here. So if you meet a woman abroad and she's asking just, you know, for you to send her some money, just don't do it. You don't know her like that, man. Don't. I know you want to help. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying, I am not going to be sending money overseas. I don't know you. I don't know you well enough for me to be sending money overseas, you know. So just keep that in mind. So you got to have rules when you travel abroad, you know. And know that women are women everywhere. It's like there's women here in the States that are just like the women in other parts of the world, in other countries, you know. So women always want, you know, by nature, they want a man who can support them. They want a man who could provide for them. They want a man with money. That's women everywhere. But, you know, I hear a lot of stories from guys who travel outside of the U.S. and they go to those countries. They meet a woman there, you know, and they get suckered into sending them money to her and her family. And you don't know these women, man. Another rule that I have is I know some guys have done this. I'm not gonna marry you so you could come to the States. I'm not gonna bring a girl. I'm never ever gonna bring a girl back here to the U.S. So what? So she could become like the rest of the girls here that I'm no longer interested in. Because once she gets here, the game changes. She becomes like the girls that's here in the U.S. So that's why I don't plan on marrying a girl over, I just say, you know, Colombia, and bring her here. I'm not gonna do that. She stay right where she's at. She's good right where she's at because that's where I like her. That's how I met her. That's how I like her. That's why I like her. But she's in a different country. She's not like the rest of the women here in the U.S. So I'm never gonna ever marry a girl and bring her here back to the States. That is a no for me. She will stay there. I will come visit, you know. And if I decide I want to move over there and be with her, then that's on me. That's on my decision. But for me, like, I know some guys have done it. Some guys have married a woman that they know and love in another country and brought them here to the States. You know, that's all fine. That's good. I'm not gonna do that, because I know women are women everywhere. They are what they are, and you know, that's just what that is. You know, and I'm not here to change the rules, man. I'm not here to change nature. The nature of a woman is she wants somebody who can provide, protect, and give her that comfortable lifestyle. And so why marry a woman in another country, bring her here, and you can't provide the lifestyle that she's looking for? Because it's tough here in America, you know. It's crazy here in America. It's crazy expensive here in America. And those girls and those you know, foreign countries, they don't understand that. They don't know what it's like to be over here. They don't know what it's like to struggle here in America. So they have no idea. They have no clue. You know, they see you, they just think a guy got money. They think a guy has the opportunity to change her lifestyle. And you do have an opportunity to change your lifestyle, but change it over there. You know, I'm not gonna marry the girl, bring her over here, and then she becomes the woman that I can't tolerate here in the U.S. But that's just me. Those are just some of my rules. Now you can have your own rules. Another rule that I have is when I go to another country, I'm very respectful, right? You want to show respect when you're in another country, man. You don't want to just go there and act a fool and act all stupid and act crazy. You don't know that country, man. So be respectful when you go to another country. Like that's how I am. You know, like I don't know the people there, so I want to respectfully ask, you know, what it's like, you know, because I like to be part of the culture. I want to know the culture. I'm not just there for the woman, but I want to know what it's like. Yeah, and be on guard, you know. So don't invite people you don't know. This should be common sense. Don't invite people you don't know into your hotel room. And everybody in that country is not your friend. Alright, let's put it that way. Everybody there is not your friend. Everybody's not going to be your friend. Even though there's a lot of them are nice and they're pleasant and they're cool to deal with, but they are not your friend. They live in a third world country, man. They're about that money. They're about that bag. They're hustling. They're there to play that role, to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel like we're friends, you know. Like, you know, like when you go to or when you go shopping, like just say when you go shopping at a mall, the ladies there or the people that works there, they're nice, they're pleasant, but that's their job. They're there to make their money. That's the same concept as when you go out of the country and you meet people you don't even know in third world countries. They welcome you in, they're nice, they're pleasant, but they're not your friends. You don't really know them, you know. So you have to vet people out. And you have to use common sense, man. You know who your friends are and you know who's not. You can't just go over there and expect everybody to be your friend. Man, I've seen some videos, man, where YouTubers, they'll go into people's houses they don't even know. Now, to me, that's a little dangerous. Like, I'm not that brave. I would never enter into someone's houses I do not know in another country. So you gotta have rules, man. But these are my rules. Once again, you can have your own damn rules. I don't care what you do over there. So just be mindful when you travel abroad, man. When you travel to other countries, man. Just know that it is not the same as the U.S. And these people over there in that third world country, man, they are struggling. They live in a third world country, and they hustle to get that money because the government is not there to save them. I just want you to know that their government is not going to save them. But these are just some of the rules that I have. I don't want to rant on forever, but have some rules when you travel, man. Be careful when you travel. be safe as always. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to make a little quick video on why you should have rules when you travel abroad. Those are my rules. Comment below and let me know what kind of rules you have and what rules is working for you, you know. But that's just my rules, my personal rules. And if you have any rules that you have that works for you and you think that's helpful to other people, comment below. Let me know, man. Let me know what kind of other rules that you have. I might wanna take those rules and use it for myself. But that's it for this video. Thanks for hanging out. Be safe as always. And thanks for tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe, and do all that other goofy shit. Alright, man. Thanks for tuning in. Next time. Peace out. Just so you know, man, I would never drive through here, bro. I would never drive through here.